What are you doing here?
Teacher, you talk na say it.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world.
The girl now.
She's called Malala.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Falone and this is my co-host
Liby.
If you guys don't know, I am Falone from Falone channel and he's Liby from Molly Town. So in today's video, we are going to be giving a review on The Fisherman's Diary, the movie which premiered on Netflix a few days ago. That was yesterday.
Yesterday, I think. Yeah.
It premiered on Netflix yesterday, and it's actually a Cameroonian movie. So we like reacting or giving our reviews.
The best Cameroonian movie
ever! To begin with, I'm gonna give Mr. Liby here the table.
Okay.
So, no, no. You want, okay, you want the table?
Oh, my God.
You've watched the movie, right?
Yeah, I've watched it.
We watched the movie together. Yeah. So what do you have to say about the movie, like in general? What do you think about it?
In general, the movie lived up to the hype. That's just it.
Oh, it lives up to the hype. That's
yeah, the movie lived up to the hype. I have some few critics of the movie.
No,
but
obviously.
So far, yeah, the movie is the best Cameroon movie ever. You know, yeah, I think Kang has set a standard for himself, like really high.
Is this?
So we are waiting for the next movie.
Is this like his first movie?
I don't know.
Or has he done any other movie you're aware of?
I don't know.
Okay, so for me,
that I'm aware of, but this one is the first that has got to my radar.
Okay. For me, I've never watched any Cameroonian movie except for when there was this series going on CRTV, Black Angel. Did you watch?
It's not Black Angels. It's something Angels, but not black.
It's either Black Angel or Dark Angel.
You just destroyed the title. Before the thing started, I had the title in my head.
Okay, it's an angel something. So that's the only something movie-wise. Can you shut up? It's Dark Angels or Black Angels, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
It has nothing to do with color.
Color. Okay, let's forget about it. That's the only Cameroonian something in the form of movie I've ever watched. And then, yeah, I watched like one or two episodes.
To me, that's the best Cameroon series ever too. Because even before any other movie, I had watched that one before and I liked it. The soundtrack was boom. Like anytime the soundtrack came up, like the song by Salatiel, I think.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. So after that, I don't think I've watched any other movie
that I enjoyed from Cameroon.
I've never watched any, by the way.
I've watched some short films that I like from King Stephens. Short films. Blood Diamond, that's one. The rest, I don't even know the title of the rest, but I like some short films that had the quality that Fisherman Diary had. You know, but all Cameroon movies have one problem, even this one that I want to talk about. So, proceed.
Okay. So as I was saying before I was interrupted by my co-host,
We are doing this like a podcast, so she can cut me off and I can cut her off.
No,
we are just discussing.
I'm not cutting you off anyways. I'm giving you the respect. Namaste. So anyways, guys, like I said, I haven't watched anything Cameroonian apart from the Dark Angel. He says he has nothing to do with color, but apart from that series I watched from CRTV, and I don't think I watched up to like 5 episodes. I was just kind of like in between. Today I watched, the next day I don't. But so far I can say Fisherman's Diary is like, words can't really describe how I feel about the movie. It's a great movie. Like from the beginning to the end, most often when I'm watching a movie, be it Cameroonian or Nigerian or American, like I can watch for 5 minutes and then the next 5 minutes I skip. I always just like want to get to the end and find out what happened at the end. But with this, it was actually different because I watched every step of the way, right onto the end. And I bawled like crazy.
Yeah, she cried.
I cried like, I was crying and hiding my face. I didn't think he noticed, but actually he did.
Yeah, I knew she was crying.
Oh.
But I felt bad. I felt emotional, but I don't cry. But she cried.
Oh. Why didn't you cry then?
Because I can't remember the last time I cried. I don't even know what will make me
That's
cry.
the reason for you to cry. You should have cried. It was very emotional,
Yeah,
and
it was.
it was actually a very sad movie. Like, I don't know, for some reason,
I cannot say it's sad.
It's
this
sad.
movie has two parts. Like, the beginning is explaining the father's side of the story, and the second half is explaining how his decisions after facing what happened in the first half affects his family, like his daughter.
And by the way, guys, we're not about spoiling this movie. If you haven't watched,
I'm not spoiling it.
If you haven't watched The Fisherman's Diary, rush to Netflix. Okay, let's talk about the soundtracks used in the music.
Movie. Okay, Venutina, oh yeah.
Yeah, and there is this other one,
like
Bolivia, I think.
No. Yeah, I think
It's Bolivia.
there were two artists that their songs were used in that movie.
Vernutina and Bolivia.
Follow the
Is
theme
it Bolivia
of the
or
movie.
Believa or Elive or something?
I don't know. I was to go there and check. We haven't even gone through. I think they released the soundtrack of the movie, the original songs, not the ones already released, because Vernutina's song is already. It's a song we've heard before, all the songs.
Yeah.
But the original songs that we haven't heard before, they released it as an album. The same way Beyonce released that of Lion King, Coming to America did. So Cangritos released that of this movie.
What do you think? What do you think about Salastier's
That was
Ayo,
one of the,
Ayo, Ayo
okay,
on
that,
this?
that was the first
Something that wasn't going
detour.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first
Okay.
detour on that movie. When that song came up. Because when the scene that the song came out,
Yeah, it wasn't even matching the scene,
the
not
scene,
at
because
all.
it
Was actually a very sad scene.
exactly
Yeah, and I don't know, that song was not just
the song.
Yeah, I expected maybe one of the Vernutina or one of
Yeah,
the
one
slow. Is it there was a Bless B song, right?
Yeah, there was a blessed.
Yeah,
song
something like that would have gone perfect. Oh, with that
there. No,
scene.
they could have. I think they repeated a song there. That girl, that's
Yes,
yeah.
they
So they should have just
Bolivia, I
repeated the
think.
same song, because you
Yeah.
can repeat a song if it moves with the theme or the
Yeah, of course.
the scene.
That song would have blended well with that,
That
scene,
scene, they
but
went and used Good
when
Times.
when they played the song, I didn't want to comment. Like, I was just
Because
trying
she
to
knows
figure
that when
out.
she tries
Yeah,
to say anything negative about Cameroon, anything Cameroon.
He
I
is
just
always
try-
like,
Yeah, I just try to bring up and say yes, but in other countries you still get this kind of errors.
When
It's
I
not
heard that-
because it's Cameroon.
yeah. When I heard
But
the song,
when-
I was trying to figure out his reaction. He didn't say anything. I'm like, I'm not really feeling this song. He's like, yeah, I hate it. I was like, can't go here on the same page.
like it did not move with that scene. They were supposed to use something emotional. Like
Yeah.
those were one of the scenes
Something
that
calm.
if the sound would have worked, like that would have been the first scene where people cry. Yeah, because that sound took the attention off what was happening there, but to the way the song just distorted the whole feeling, the whole mood of the movie. Yeah, so that was the first thing that I noticed that wasn't professional enough when it came to the editing of the movie.
So what do you think about Ramsey Noah's role in the movie?
I'm still talking. No child will step his or her feet on this premises without a parent's consent.
He nailed it. I liked his role. He did not come too much in the
Yeah,
movie. It
and-
wasn't like the movie, since he's like a star, he did not want to like take over the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed the way they used him in the movie.
Yeah.
He's a Cameroon movie, he's a
Yeah.
feature on the movie, and he acted as a feature on the movie.
And his wife Daphne, oh my, she was there with the little boy.
Yeah.
You have to make a decision.
even
Like,
when she
I don't-
tried to be threatening, it's just funny.
Yeah, it's just like,
Like-
can Daphne really get angry? Like,
Yeah, she can. I've seen her angry.
Really?
online. Yeah, I've seen.
I would like to see her rant, like really
yeah,
rant.
she has been angry before. I've seen it. But when you hear her talk, it's just like, man.
Yeah, you know, she has this, I don't know how to call it. She has this weird way of pronouncing. She even talked about it in one of her interviews. Like, that was on Kobolistic's show, I think. She said she finds it difficult to like pronounce some certain words, and I could really feel it in the movie when she was trying to say some type of thing. It's like, I don't know what they call it. Is it like
Lisp.
tight tongue?
No, it's
You know,
lisp,
this
but
we
she
commonly
doesn't
call
have
it.
lisp, because people who have lisp, when you see them talk, those are the kind of guys who pronounce S like S.
I don't know. She talked about it if you listen to her speak, you realize that there's some certain words she can't really pronounce. Like, it's not like she can't, it's like she faces some difficulties trying to pronounce some certain kind of words. Yeah.
Mommy.
Papa.
How you walk, small man? How you walk?
I don't want to come up for your corner.
I'm not gonna leave. I made this kind of thing happen for you. You know, go walk Bombay for some money house.
Let me go now to the whole production of the movie. The production of the movie was well done. Okay, the B-rolls, the wide angles, the close-up, the continuity. Yes, the movie talked than that. All those things were well done. Like the problem I said, all movies in Cameroon have, all, including this one, is the sound, is the audio. All of them, maybe the audio may be recorded like the voiceover after the movie.
Yeah, that's true, because there's this scene of Daphne, I kind of heard an echo. This particular scene.
Like, no, it's normal, because even now,
no, but that one
this
was
video we are
pronounced.
doing right now is because they made a mistake. They forgot to mute the original vocal from the camera. They were supposed to mute that vocal and let the vocal from the sound recorder. They used that one because that one was the cleaner one. That's the one they can process. But the one from the movie, they can't. So what I'm saying, it doesn't have anything even to do with that part, because even, the movie was supposed to be a professional movie, and a mistake came in. But that wasn't a renowned mistake. The one I'm talking about is the processing of the audio after that. Because when you get them talk, when their vocals come up, you hear their vocals come alongside noise. Then when the vocal goes off, or when they're not talking, you hear the track is blank, it's quiet, like the background noise now moves down. So it's bringing me to the sound recorder they used. You know, it's not as expensive as it is, and it's not directional, like the kind of sound recorder that records what you point at. You know, like a mic, like that one. When you point it at yourself, it records just you and nothing else beside it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the sound recorder, like some of the equipments used for the movie, were not like up to the standard way they wanted the movie to be. Maybe they just used what was available at the moment. You know, that's the only problem. And during the editing, though the editing, the voice over, the lip sync work well, because that's one problem I had with that Hello Maria Jumago, where the voice will come before the action, and action comes before the voice, before the lips even move. But this one was okay. The only problem was the processing of the sound. That was the only, which means they need to change their sound recorder if they have to do the next movie. They need to work on the equipment.
I don't really know much about production, so I'm just gonna let you handle that part. So
that's it. But apart from that, everything, the story was amazing.
The story was amazing, like seriously.
The directing was amazing. Everybody I saw in the movie was, some of the guys I've seen them online acting a fool or just being comedians or just, but they played their role. I saw them in that movie. They were great. Yeah,
they did their best. They did their best. There's no actor in the movie I can say really messed up.
Yeah, it's
like everyone was at the top of their game.
Yeah, everybody there. Daphne's own is that her role is just too serious for her voice.
Oh yeah, her voice is too calming. Her voice is just too calming. Okay, so now are we like, what haven't we talked about in the movie, about the movie?
We've talked about the casting.
Yeah, we've talked about the sound. We've talked about production in general.
Yeah.
And
we've talked about, without even spoiling the movie, we did.
Yeah, we've done good. The essence of this is just like to give our reaction or our review, not to spoil it.
Yeah, not
to like actually spoil it.
I wanted to do a spoiler review after that.
Really?
But I'll do that down the line. But for now, I just want everybody to watch the movie.
So overall, Quintus, bravo! Like
bravo!
I'm clapping for you. Thank you for putting Cameroon on the map. Thank you for making me cry. Like you really did something
actually, a Cameroon movie.
Yeah,
it made you cry.
I really
like you
cried.
Felt like you're actually watching a
and it's
movie.
not just like one teardrop or like I cried, but I was really trying to hide it. I didn't know it was noticing. Like really.
Yeah.
I hope Cameroon keeps like putting themselves
of course
on the map like that, because this movie was actually nominated in the Oscars, right?
It won so many awards, like it got nominated for the Oscar.
Yeah, You
But I
see,
don't think
next
the
time we
Oscar
don't just want to get nominated, we want to win, we want to come
This
back home with
movie,
an
God,
Oscar.
man.
And as Cam Quintus has set the standard for himself, we just want to see him deliver even more better movies with better storyline, better quality than this. Like, we should move forward.
To me, let me talk
No.
about the quality of the movie. For me, like the equipment they used were not top notch, but they did the best they could. Like the quality of the movie, for me, I have no complaint. It's just the sound. They need to change the sound recorder. That's just it. Then the next thing, he has a great way of telling stories.
Yeah.
There's one question that wasn't answered in that movie, and I don't know. I think why he acted the way he acted. What actually killed his wife? Nobody knew.
Yeah, no one knows.
We're
Yeah.
already spoiling the movie. Okay, wait. Let's just let
No,
it go.
it's not. We're not spoiling. Like, we're making people to be like, but what happened to the? You understand?
No, this one is for guys who haven't watched the movie. That's spoiling because nobody knew who died.
That's true.
I'll cut
Anyways,
this part out during the editing process.
yeah,
I'll take this one.
yeah.
out.
So overall, he has to tell
There's one question that wasn't answered in that
in the
movie.
movie, yeah. And we really like. How can he answer the question now?
Question.
The movie is already out there, so that question I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would have loved
And the closing, the landing of the movie to me was not bad, but it was not like the landing, like the end scene. Yeah, I think.
What
if
were you expecting it to be like? If it, let's say, if you were the one to write the ending of the movie, how would you
because
have written it? Like,
to me, when I saw that girl talking on the podium during her graduation, I was just like, yeah, education, you graduated, but after that, there are so many guys who have graduated who don't have jobs. So that doesn't even explain or give you any reason for the whole drama. The landing was still, it's great.
yeah,
A graduation, that's what
after
so
the
many
part,
people
after the
want.
graduation, she came back and she was like trying to educate.
Educate the kids, yeah, but after your graduation, the whole idea was to get yourself educated because educated will change your family. Because that was one part of the dialogue they were saying in the movie. We are already spoiling the movie, but no, that's not spoiling.
That's not.
So education, they say an educated person, it just takes one educated person in a family to change the family, you know. So after the graduation, the movie, yeah, you graduated here. There's so many graduates in Cameroon, more than even those that work who don't have jobs. So after the graduation, yeah, graduation is an achievement. I'm not taking that away from her, but after that, what?
For me, I
She
feel
may
like
just be graduated and have the certificate and nothing to do with it. But she's
Like-
educated. At least she could speak English. In the beginning, she couldn't. She asked me in the beginning, why did they do this film in Pidgin? And I just knew why, and I just wanted her to discover it for herself. Did you discover why they did that?
for some reasons, I will say, yeah, somehow.
Do
I can't really.
I just told myself when she asked, why did they not do this film in English?
In
They should have done it in English.
yeah.
And I heard that ladies spoke English before. I just told myself, calm down. Maybe when the film progresses, she will start understanding why.
For me, I think the ending was just okay because the movie for me wasn't really about her getting educated and getting a job or something. It was just about her
Passion.
her
Like,
passion
doing
of
what
being
she wants.
educated, you understand? And even after realizing her dream, after that, you saw what she had to give back to the community. She changed the narrative of maybe the youth not wanting to go to school, thinking that those who go to school, like the father said, going to school is like
And the dad didn't apologize.
a
Like
madness.
there's so many things unanswered. Like
so
the
many things.
uncle who sold her.
We don't
like
know
that.
what happened to him at the
So many
end.
questions unanswered. But I just believe the story was focused on
the girl.
the journey, the girl's journey.
the girl's journey.
It brings me back to the point, why was the movie titled Fisherman's Diary?
You said because we already talked about this and you were like, the main focus of the movie is
What's a girl?
from one point of view, let's say it's the dad who's telling the story, so it's from his diary.
No, it's the girl, because during the graduation, it was the girl who was narrating what happened to her during her graduation.
So
It means
what
that
would you
movie-
have named
It means
him?
that movie was her speech. You understand?
Yeah.
The movie was her speech, so I don't know why the movie was titled Fisherman's Diary. When the story of that movie was about how the dad's feared, like his fears and his disappointments influenced him to put her through that. Yeah, so.
I don't know. I guess that's all we have to say about this.
Yeah, that's
right?
all we have to say. First video on the channel. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but
it's going to turn out great. I have a feeling that it's going to turn out great.
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
But so guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, and above all, go check Fisherman's Diary on Netflix. Okay?
Yeah. Click the subscribe button down there if you're watching us for the first time. I know you're watching us for the first time. This is the first video, guys.
Of course.
Click that subscribe button down there. Subscribe. Like the video if you like a review or a remark or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And share.
Share, yeah. Share.
Yeah.
So other people could come and like it as well.
So, how do we end it?
That's it. We are going to be back with
Another video.
yes, another video. That's it.
Yeah, another video.
We're gonna see you guys in our next video, guys. For now, we don't know how often we are going to be uploading.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
It might be once or twice a week, just because we have our other channels that we have to like manage as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more of us, you can check on the Liby on the Liby's podcast and Molly Town, and I'm on Falone.
Yeah.
So, peace.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Hey! I'm a this. If I toss me the drink, they go drink. If I see me the chop nyamangoro, they go chop nyamangoro. So not come for you to put your mouth for two and not concern me.
More house. More family. We don't have a name yet.
This is my co-host, Liby, and welcome to Mo House 5.